Dr. Marcia Green, Bayview Dental in Staten Island, New York. Welcome to Business Profiles.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
You are a DMD
Yes.
within your dental practice. Explain to us what a DMD is.
A DMD is a dentist, general dentist, doctor of medical dentistry degree. That's basically, there's a DDS and DMD. It's just more medical emphasis in the curriculum.
And how long have you been practicing? How many years have you been practicing dentistry?
That will tell you my age. But let's go for 20 plus.
All right.
Actually 26.
26
years.
Is it a field, the dentistry field, something that you're always evolving and learning within?
Oh, you must. With today's technology-driven world, technology has changed everything and it keeps changing by the minute. So we pick and choose where we want to go and what's of interest to you, and the technology has made life easier in the profession.
Do you need to go back occasionally and learn and be retrained in certain forms of dentistry?
Of course. Definitely we have requirements by the state for a certain amount of credits, but I think most dentists beyond that, certainly for me, I know we train differently in areas that we want to be experts in.
Yes.
For me, that has become implants and orthodontics over the years.
Well, interestingly, you provide a wide range of care to the Staten Island community, but more importantly, you're unique in that also you serve the tri-state area and really patients from beyond that.
That's right. I'm fortunate in the sense that because of my background, we have an ethnically diverse and multicultural community on Staten Island. A lot of my connections come because I'm from the Caribbean, and patients know, oh, there's a Caribbean dentist, they're going to go. And I speak Spanish.
Yes.
My office staff speaks Spanish, and so that population comes. We're also an immigrant community. So the North Shore of Staten Island who has come in, people from what's now Albania, Eastern Europe, all of Eastern Europe, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, West Africa, most of Africa, I would say, Latin America. I have patients from Yemen, from the Middle East. So we're diverse.
And because of your unique location on the North Shore of Staten Island, you could tell us where that is, but you also attract patients from Brooklyn?
Yes.
And from Battery Park City and downtown Manhattan.
Right.
Why is the office location so accessible for them?
Oh, we're in an exciting place. We're on the corner of Bay Street and Victory, 5 minutes from the ferry, and easily accessible by it's a transportation hub. All the buses and public transportation stop here, and we're about 10 minutes from the bridge, from the Verrazano Bridge. Right. Not even, I think 4 miles. So we're in good shape.
Sure. Dr. Green, tell us a little bit about your background, because it is unique as well, and also your educational background.
Education first.
Yes.
I went to Fairleigh Dickinson University in Teaneck years ago, just a few years ago. I did both my undergrad and my graduate studies there. My background, I'm originally from the Caribbean, from Jamaica specifically, the No Problem Island, or the Yemen Island. And I grew up in the Bronx for a couple of years, but my early years were in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Teaneck and found my way to Staten Island, and I've been here ever since. So it's been wonderful.
Explain to us what makes Bayview Dental unique.
We touched on that a little bit. We're a multicultural office.
That's what makes it unique.
And the patients I've had for long standing, they feel comfortable. Most of my patients are women. And so we have that aspect, a feminine aspect. They come, and I'm one of the girls. They could let their hair down. So it's a little bit more than dentistry, but more than likely we're a comprehensive practice. We provide a wide range of services. I'm highly skilled. Like I said, I do implant dentistry and orthodontics. I do most of my work.
Yeah.
So most of the patients do not have to go out to specialists. We do refer when we have to.
Yeah.
But for routine care, they can get it here. So we've been comprehensive for a very long time. And we keep up with technology. We keep up with what's new. And we speak different languages. And like I said, we cater a little bit to cowards. Not a little bit, but a lot. And we make the patients comfortable, so they come. because I feel at home.
When it comes to dentistry, we're all cowards.
Yes, we're all cowards. Even dentists are cowards. But my patients, they're just, I think it's a comfort level, and they trust that I provide the service that they should get.
Right,
with
you make
care
them
and quality.
comfortable.
Yes.
You mentioned it briefly, but tell us a little bit about the orthodontic care that you do provide.
Well, that's purely by accident. When I first came to Staten Island, the patients were asking for orthodontists, and some of the orthodontists were not easily accessible to the population.
Yeah.
So I started taking a course, and lo and behold, I got some kids, and they came, and we started doing it. Lately now, orthodontics is not just for kids, but for adults as well. You know, we start getting a little more income. We're moving to a different position. We want to straighten the teeth, make them look nice. So we do mainly adults. We do have an aspect of the practice for children, which we start them about 3 or 4 years old, trying to correct habits, finger sucking, thumb sucking.
And that affects
habits.
formation
That affects
of the teeth?
the muscles in the face
Does
and
it?
how the teeth grows and the self-esteem of the child. So we've been doing that for years. So we have easy appliances that they can wear, and they're fun appliances that they can wear. We call it myofacial functional orthodontics, big words. But that is really what we call trainer orthodontics for the kids. And sometimes they never need braces. They may take a series of 3 appliances, and we start at 3 or 4 until they're 12. And so by the time we're done, they have a beautiful face, the teeth are aligned.
With no braces?
With no braces, and the kids are happy, and the parents are happy. It's economically feasible and fun.
And do you also incorporate Invisalign and things like that?
We have something called Smart Moves. It's not the similar to Invisalign. And so people now can have their teeth straightened without what they call tracks.
Yes,
Right.
well, which is most people are self-conscious
Right.
Because of their jobs or school.
Right, and some people just can't. They may be on camera, they may be doing certain things, and they just can't.
So it's behind the teeth?
It's a clear retainer-like material that covers the teeth, and it's computer generated, so it moves the teeth. A crowded teeth, it can straighten them out. So we've done a few of those.
Interesting.
And we can do that.
Interesting.
Yes. Dentistry is more fun now.
And you know, in speaking with you in the past, you often mention whole body wellness.
Right.
Elaborate a little bit on that and how you incorporate it into dentistry.
Like I said, most of my patients are women.
Yeah.
We have issues. We have a few issues. And for myself, over the years, I suffered from migraines, severe migraines. So I started looking for a different approach. I couldn't be taking, pharmaceutical medication every day and trying to work. So I started looking at nutrition. And 20 years plus, I've been studying different nutritional aspects or different approaches to health, because I need to stay healthy to do what I do. And I've shared it with my patients, they've shared with me, and I'm up to maybe 3 or 4 products in the office that I've shared with my patients, and they're getting good results, not only for dentistry, but for the entire body, and they're getting well. Because if you're not well, you can't do the rest of your life.
Have you been able to eliminate your migraines?
My migraines are totally gone. I eat whatever I want, and I have a full life.
Now, one of the social nemesis that many people experience is bad breath.
Right.
No one ever wants to tell you if that indeed you suffer from that.
Right.
What are the causes and what can be done to eliminate bad breath?
Bad breath, or what we call halitosis, is actually a disease.
Is it?
It's an actual diagnosable disease. It can stem from local factors, which maybe not, local factors mean it's just within the mouth. Maybe some abscess or gum issues going on, poor hygiene where it means you're not brushing properly, you don't have the right technique, or people just don't brush at all. So that's your basic local factors.
Yes.
The other factors that people may have an underlying systemic disease going on, like diabetes, they're taking certain medications, maybe there's some cancer or something in the body. That's coming out in the breath. The main cause is bacteria, imbalance of bacteria in the mouth that produces sulfur. And we know what sulfur smells like.
Yeah.
So diet, your hydration, the amount of water you drink. The bacteria gets hidden in the tongue, in the base of the tongue, the back of the tongue, stays there, and it produces these really bad odors. It's sulfur. It's really making bathroom in your mouth.
Yes.
And you're not able to do it. And it may be because the body is just imbalanced. So I said, bad breath is an inside job, not a popping a mint job. A quick fix, pop a mint, fine. But it's an inside job. It has to go to nutrition first, I think, find out what is going on in the body, do the diagnostics, and work from there.
But it can be corrected.
It can be corrected, definitely.
Everyone wants white teeth.
Yes.
What's the best way to accomplish that?
Well, let's first say teeth are not naturally occurring white.
That's for sure.
Okay, so we've come up with a cosmetic way to make them white. You can do it topically, which means you're going to put something on the teeth with the whitening gels, the strips, the laser white light, the laser lighting. You can do that and get them a little bit lighter, 8 shades lighter if that's what you want. Permanently, you have to cover them, either with what we call crowns, which are the all ceramic crowns now, or laminates. And it's a lifestyle choice to have white teeth, and it's an economic choice to have white teeth.
Yeah.
So depending on where you are, what your needs are, and what you want to accomplish, there is a product for you to have your teeth whiter and certainly looking better. And in New York, it's all about looking good, isn't it?
So you can either do it slowly over a period of time with
the whitening
gels and things like that.
Or you can have it instant.
Or you can do it permanently.
Right, instant, permanently if you're on camera.
Or like everyone in Hollywood.
Like everyone in Hollywood. Oh, the Hollywood smile.
Yeah, or else they're not going
But
to
the thing
last
is,
long, are
when
they?
you step out of your camera life and you walk into natural life, do you want these big, oversized teeth?
That's another issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now, Bayview Dental provides dental care for the entire family.
Right.
And I've been here a few times, and I've noticed you have a lot of kids and teenagers and things like that. But my question is, when you started your practice here on Staten Island, did you always envision it to be that way?
not really. When I started, I was young. I looked young, and my
well, you
staff
still look young.
And so the people, they didn't know me. I wasn't from Staten Island. They would bring the kids and shove them in the door and leave. And go get your teeth done. They knew they had to go to the dentist. And the adults wouldn't come. So I worked on children. Now the kids are, my leading edge kids are about 30, 35. And they're bringing me their children. So we started out with kids, but my age range goes from 3 to 99.
That's incredible.
Yes.
So I guess the answer to the question is you did not envision it
Did not envision
to
it
be
at
that
all.
way.
I thought I'd be
Are
doing
you
it
happy with its evolution?
I'm totally happy. I'm having fun with my kids, and like I said, they're my children. You bring them in, they're my kids. Don't even bother me with them. They're fun, and they keep the practice young and growing.
Right. One thing that I know you've done as a dentist in your practice is you're very diversified, and you're always getting into new areas of dentistry and whole body wellness.
Right.
With all that you do within your practice, what's the best part of what you do? Or the most enjoyment, the most rewarding?
The most rewarding, the patients. Like I said, my patients are so much fun. And I've learned over the years different cultures, different religions, what they do, what I need to tolerance and respect. We just went through Ramadan, so I have to know that the patients who come in from that community can't come at a certain time, and we need to work with them. Christmas, we have every religious holiday in this practice, and so we know what they are.
Sure.
And that's been fun, the people. It's more about the people and what they do, and I still enjoy dentistry, and I love coming in.
Moving forward, what are your biggest hopes for your practice, for Bayview Dental, moving into the future?
Well, I hope Bayview Dental is here forever, beyond me. I don't have children that want to be in dentistry, but I hope when I move on, I have someone to keep running it. It's an established practice, and it's really served this community from, it doesn't matter where they come from, what economic strata. And my patients grow up and they get implants now. They may have come in maybe as a Medicaid patient years ago, but they're no longer at that point. And they now say, I'm ready for that implant, and I'm able to provide it at a reasonable cost.
Dr. Marcia Green, Bayview Dental,
That's right.
Staten Island, New York, right next to the Staten Island Ferry. Thanks for spending some time with us today.
Thank you for having me. It's been my pleasure, and it's been awesome. Thank you so much.
Mine as well.
Okay.